It was a crisp, quiet morning at the ranch when I heard the shrill alarm from the security system blaring throughout the property. HOA Karen had triggered it, intentionally, I later discovered, while attempting yet another act of harassment. She thought that by setting off my alarm, she could intimidate me, create chaos, and assert dominance over my property. What she did not know, however, was that the alarm system was not just any standard system. It was connected directly to the Pentagon's security network, a fail-safe measure I had established years ago for high-value operations and property protection. Karen's attempt at intimidation was about to backfire spectacularly. As the alarm sounded, every movement on the property was instantly documented, captured by cameras with high-resolution night and day vision. The system automatically recorded timestamps, location data, and video of the intruder. Security protocols immediately engaged. Doors locked, perimeter gates closed, and notifications were sent to my authorized team for immediate assessment. Karen, confident in her ability to harass, found herself trapped in a scenario she had never anticipated. Within minutes, the intrusion was assessed and fully logged. My team monitored her actions remotely, noting her attempts to evade detection, her frantic gestures, and her growing frustration. Every move she made was captured, creating an indisputable record of unlawful tampering and harassment. Karen had no idea that her actions were not only documented but had also triggered alerts at the highest levels of security oversight. When she attempted to flee, she was met with a prearranged response. Gates locked automatically, barriers engaged, and her vehicle was prevented from leaving until authorities were notified. The combination of automated security, legal documentation, and strategic monitoring left her powerless. Karen's attempt to assert control through fear had turned into a demonstration of her own vulnerability and recklessness. The arrival of local authorities only amplified her humiliation. Responding to the alarm, they observed the meticulous documentation, the real-time monitoring, and the clear legal ownership of the property. Every claim Karen made about the alarm being too sensitive or illegally triggered was refuted with timestamps, video evidence, and records of her repeated harassment. Her credibility was obliterated. She had crossed a boundary without understanding the consequences. In addition to neutralizing her immediate threat, I took permanent measures to prevent future incidents. The security system was upgraded further, integrating advanced surveillance, automated response protocols, and legal compliance features. Karen's ability to harass or intimidate was now completely neutralized. The documentation from this incident was filed with local authorities and the HOA, creating an official record of her reckless behavior. Neighbors, who had long endured her overreach, witnessed the spectacle with awe and relief. For years, Karen had used intimidation and entitlement to manipulate property owners and the HOA. Now, her actions had resulted in exposure, embarrassment, and a permanent loss of influence. Her audacity had collided with preparation, legal authority, and technology, and the outcome was catastrophic for her credibility. In the following days, the ranch remained calm and fully secure. The alarm system continued to function flawlessly, property boundaries were reinforced, and legal notices to Karen ensured that any future harassment would be met with immediate consequences. The incident served as a cautionary tale. Audacity, when unchecked, meets consequences far greater than anticipated. Karen's attempt to intimidate had backfired spectacularly, demonstrating that preparation, authority, and strategic foresight always prevail over entitlement and aggression. By the end of the week, the ranch was serene, the fields untouched, and Karen's reputation permanently damaged. The alarm system, once a tool of warning, had become a symbol of preparedness, control, and the undeniable consequences of overreach. Every observer understood the principle. Harassment meets accountability, entitlement meets consequences, and audacity without foresight is destined to fail. Karen had learned the hard way that the ranch and its owner would never be intimidated.